World Mental Health Day is approaching, and while there are many global and national days that help bring awareness to this topic, mental health is an everyday battle for some, especially for those who deal with chronic workplace trauma.
Joining us this morning to discuss mental first aid for first responders is Anne-Marie Lafferty, a mind-body medicine facilitator in advanced trauma. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
It's wonderful to have you in. So as we're on this topic, what techniques can help first responders deal with workplace trauma, and why are those techniques so important for them specifically?
There are a lot of techniques that aren't part of talk therapy or EMDR. There is mind-body medicine. The founder is Dr. James Gordon with the Center for Mind-Body Medicine, Washington, D.C. And I was trained by them in 2019 as a result of the Northern California wildfires. And by a simple breathing exercise called soft belly. We have 3 drawings. There is Qigong, shaking and dancing, where you can shake off a thought, shake off a behavior or a pattern. There is a great forgiveness guided meditation. So there's things that a first responder can employ once they've been walked through a couple skills, that if something is coming up, they can do something right in the moment.
Yeah.
And I would say the big thing is awareness.
Yeah.
Right.
Aware that, oh, something's coming up for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's, you know, everything takes a while for people to adapt to and accept into, but for certain, I don't know if I can speak for Jessica, but I can definitely speak for myself. When I've hurt myself or something's happened, when you shake it off, it does actually help. It seems weird, but it's, you know, when you do the shake off after you stub your toe, I think it really does help.
Yeah,
You've done that too,
absolutely.
of course.
Or I take it a step further and say, that didn't even hurt. It didn't even hurt. I just shake it off. Let's just keep going. But you can't sometimes do that with mental health in the body.
Right. Mm-hmm. And it seems obvious to say this, that, you know, the first responders go through so much more traumatic experiences than the everyday person, but why is it that they are so much more affected? Because, I mean, you'd think in some respects they become numb to some of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm a retired EMT, so I know the job. I know what trauma looks like, smells like, acts like, what it says. But when you put in inconsistent sleep, you put in 48 hours on, 48 hours off, the potential for back-to-back intense exposures, that's why first responders are affected so much. And what happens is they don't have the tools to process it. And so mind-body medicine, there is also the body code, which is Dr. Bradley Nelson. There's full court of atonement, that's Amy Jo Ellis. I'm trained and certified in all of those. So if I'm working with someone, I can pull from different places. Talk therapy is good, EMDR is good, but they're not the end-all be-all now for mental health. And so it's filling the toolbox. It's maybe giving them a power word. Is there a word that you can bring up if something's coming to you? So they can focus on the word, focus on strength, focus on courage, focus on excellence. It gives the mind and the body something else to do besides what is coming up for them. So I like to just start with breathing, and it's called soft belly breathing, and it's just breathing in through your nose to the word soft, breathing out your mouth to the word belly. The air comes in, the air goes out. Thoughts come in, thoughts go out. That call came in, and now that call can leave.
Feels like like sometimes a yoga class. Like,
I was getting relaxed.
Leave it all. I know, me too. I'm like, oh yeah, leave it all at the door. Leave it all at the door.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. You know, there are all of these different techniques that you've spoken about, but we are seeing some products here as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do these sort of play into or along with the techniques that you've spoken about so far?
These are another tool. So I started Healing Within Wellness Sprays in 2018. I was on a radio show in California, and my listeners wanted another, but I need something right now. I need something fast. So it's like a rescue inhaler. You need to breathe, you have an inhaler. These are like a rescue spray for someone.
And you have a special offer for our viewers this morning to connect
I
to
do.
this? Yeah?
I do. I have 2 offers. The first is the first responder who emails me, I'm ready, at healingwithin11@gmail.com. I will donate a 2-hour mind-body medicine session.
Wow.
And then anyone else, you can email me, and then there'll be a discount on a spray or a roll-on as well for you.
Great.
And it goes beyond something that just smells good. Like, I physically work with them in their physiology. They hold it and just see how they feel with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
have a little
sharing all
sniff.
of this. Yeah, we'll have to have a
Absolutely.
sniff.
And
Remember,
these are for you guys. So
yes,
thank
thank
you.
you so
You can-
much. Remember,
Oh.
be the first responder to email I'm ready to healingwithin11@gmail.com to take advantage of a free 2-hour mind-body medicine session. And for more resources and products from Healing Within Wellness, just visit healingwithin.us.